building trust from zero is quite challenging because they do not know who you are before this. I was not even in a different company. I was in a whole different country.
When you came in to the Bank of England, what were the first few things that kind of hit you, and how did you, prepare yourself?
Number one, when you start a new company, just remember that you're a sponge because they do everything completely different. Because I remember coming in expecting it to be quite familiar because it's a very similar subject matter to what I did when I was in my previous job, very similar roles, and even very similar industry. It was central banking. But when I came in, oh my God, everything was different. Not only how they think, how they speak, the culture, but also like even the different laws and the different policies that they have. Only after a few months of observing, then only you can start, I guess, applying. And if you want to change, you need to sort of like master that and master the way of thinking to negotiate. Then you can only start changing. Because remember, when you want to change something, you need some capital and some trust, which brings me to my second point. How do you build trust? Is that you need to produce good work, be visible, but also talk to a lot of people. I cannot tell you how many times I've had coffee chats in my first month. I think I gained almost 5 kgs in the first month alone.
Just on coffee?
Basically anyone who I've met in a meeting, I will just like message them on Teams right after the meeting saying, hey, can we have a 15-minute chat, a 20-minute chat? And in this chat is really just to introduce myself and just have a connection, just have a network. And I think the final thing was so many different variables that was moving, right? Home, same husband, same subject matter, but different friends, different home, different lifestyle. Just remember, you can't do everything. What I did was I prioritized. So I remember I prioritized work for a very long time when we first came here. I did a lot of yoga, a lot of art before back in Malaysia. When I came here, I did none of it. The first 9 months of my work in BOE was purely just work. It was just work, talking to Shazwan, building a community, but that was it. I did not think about art. So I think like that is also something that you want to expect when you move abroad.